All right, welcome to Chemistry Simplified. We'll be looking at nature of matter today, and during the course of this class, they want us to define matter. They want us to look at the three states of matter. They want us to look at the changes in the three states of matter, the changes of the physical change and the chemical change, and they want us to differentiate between physical change and chemical change. Okay, so what is matter? We say that matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. And then, should I take that again? Okay, matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Okay, thank you. So we said we have three states of matter. We have the solid, we have the liquid, and gas. Please, always in that order. All right, solid, liquid, gas, or you have gas, liquid, solid. Very good. Now, let's explain the physical change and the chemical change in these three states. Okay, so let's pick solid, liquid, gas. Let's say in a triangular form or just in a straight line. All right, so when a substance moves from solid to liquid, we said we have melting, like when you put when you bring your water out from the freezer. Now, okay, so when it moves from liquid to gas, we said we have vaporization or evaporation, right? Uh, when it moves from gas to liquid, we said we have condensation. And when it moves from liquid to solid, we said we have what? Freezing. Okay. Don't forget, we also have some substance that's move from solid to gas straight up. Okay, so we call those substances that can sublime, and we call the process sublimation. So let's look at example like your ammonium chloride sublime, your naphthalene sublime, your camphor sublime, your iodine also sublimes too. Okay, so these are all physical change. Okay, let's look at your osmosis and diffusion. The diffusion, as we say, it moves when a solute moves from a region of higher concentration, right, to a region of what lower concentration. Okay, so we can have diffusion in your solid, in your liquid, and also in your gas. All right, and then you actually have also osmosis. Yes, and osmosis is when you have a water movement through a semi-permeable membrane. Something must allow it to move, a semi-permeable membrane. For example, if you actually put your bean seed now inside water and you leave it for some time, you notice that the water moves in. Okay, these are all physical change. Okay, but let's look at the chemical change now. Let's look at the chemical change. Okay, an example of a chemical change is roasting of iron. Okay, a reaction of iron, and let me see, a reaction of acid with quicklime. Okay, it's an example of a chemical change. The digestion, yes, the digestion that go on in our bodies, an example of a chemical change. Your burning of paper example of chemical change. So in essence, you're saying our physical change is reversible and our chemical change is not reversible. Okay. And then we say that in physical change, no new substances are formed. It's still water that is still undergoing the processes of evaporation, vaporization. But in chemical change, new substances are formed. So quickly, let's look at the differences between chemical change and physical change. So we said for physical change, no new substances are formed. For chemical change, new substances are formed. For physical change, what do we have? It is reversible. It can be reversed. Then for chemical change, it is not reversible. Now, if you look at the mass for physical change, there is no actually change in mass. The mass still remains the same. But for our chemical change, we have a change in the mass. All right. Then for physical change, when you look at the amount of heat that accompanies the reaction, so this is very, very small, okay, compared to that of the chemical change where you have a whole lot of it sometimes, accompanying this reaction. Okay, so let's call it a day here. By tomorrow, we'll meet again to discuss another topic. Do have a wonderful day. Bye. Thank you.